Have you guys ever wanted to turn your Mac Mini M4 into a Mac Pro Mini? Well, today I'm going to show you how. Alright, so here we have our test subject M4 Mac Mini. Now this is compatible with obviously the regular M4 Mac Mini as well as the M4 Pro Mac Mini. And today we're going to turn it into a Mac Pro Mini with this wonderful little aluminum chassis I bought on Amazon. As we open up the box here, we are greeted with some styrofoam as well as the instructions for our Mac Mini aluminum case. Here's a look at those instructions. It's really simple. Basically, all we have to do is take the plate off, put our Mac Mini in, put the 4 screws in, and call it a day. But as you can see in the box, we have an included baggie with a screwdriver as well as the 4 screws we're going to need to screw the chassis on, and an extra screw in case you lose one, as well as our little power button extension adapter that we're going to need to place on the power button of the Mac Mini. And boom, here is our Mac Pro Mini. As you see, this is the plate that you're going to have to remove. It has a big cutout for the ventilation on the bottom of the Mac Mini. Here's a look at the other side that's already screwed in for you. Here's a look at the front where we have our Mac Mini like holes, as well as our cutout for our 2 front USB-C ports and the headphone jack. And there is a cutout for the power LED light as well. Here's a look at the back where we have full access to our power outlet and everything else they have in the back. So as we remove the back plate here, as you see, there is padding to protect your Mac Mini while it's inside this chassis from scratches. So you're going to take your Mac Mini and you're basically just going to line it up and drop it in place. So you're going to go top down, so the bottom is going to be facing towards you. As you'll see, there's a look at the front. We have a nice cutout for our headphone jack as well as our Type-C ports. And here's a look at the back where it's basically completely open. We have full access to all our ports on the back. Alright, now before we screw on the back plate, we need to place the little extension adapter for the power button, because obviously you won't be able to press it with this case on. So they do include a little thing that you just need to place over the power button and then put the back plate on and screw it in place, and you'll have full access to that power button. They do include an extra screw for the bottom case in case you lose one during the installation. As you see, we just placed our power button extender in the center of the power button, and we can now place the bottom cover on. We just need to line up the little power button extender with the cutout in the case. We've got everything lined up now. Let's just drop down this back cover, and boom, you see it drops into place, and our power button is clickable, usable, perfect, no issues. There's a closer look at that power button, and as you see, we have full ventilation for our Mac Mini, because if you guys didn't know, the Mac Mini takes in air from the bottom and also blows it out from the bottom. So the cooling system is completely unobstructed. You now need to put in the 4 screws to screw in the bottom cover. It's best to go in a diagonal pattern to evenly distribute the pressure from the screws. Alright, we've got all 4 screws in the holes they're supposed to go. Now let's screw them in. And like I said, they do include an extra screw just in case you lose one. Alright, we are screwing in screw number 1. That's 1 done. Screw number 2 is now going in. Screw number 3 is now going in. And now screw number 4 is going in. Once you have all 4 screws tightened, you're just going to go over all 4 and make sure all 4 are tightened, and boom, all 4 screws are successfully fastened in place. And as you see on the table, we still have the spare screw that was included in the bag. But here's a look at the back of your Mac Mini Pro, or Mac Pro Mini, I mean to say. Here's a look at the front. As you see, we have full access to those 2 USB-C ports as well as the headphone jack. Here's a look at the bottom. As you see, we have access to our power button and the cooling is completely unobstructed. Here's a look at the back where we have access to our power, Ethernet, HDMI, and 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports. And as you see, here's the bottom with our nice little stainless steel looking shiny rubber feet to prevent it from sliding all over the place. And as you see, we have those iconic 2019 Mac Pro handles on top to carry it around. This is such a cool little gadget. It's awesome to look at on my desk. I'm looking at it right now. It is literally a Mac Mini Pro. It is one of the greatest things I've ever seen, and whoever invented it is a genius, okay? Is just a genius. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but this is the Tiga Aluminum Chassis Stand for the M4 Mac Mini. If you guys think this aluminum chassis for your Mac Mini is as incredible as I do, there's a link to Amazon where you can purchase it down below. If you do purchase it, I will receive a small affiliate commission, but it will go 100% to supporting me and the channel so I can continue to make cool videos like this for you guys. I think this is hilarious. I think it's incredible. I usually don't buy stupid crap like this, but man, this is just awesome. It literally turns the M4 Mac Mini into a mini Mac Pro cheese grater style. It is one of the greatest things I've ever seen. I love it. I can't get enough of it. On that note, subscribe to the channel, like this video for more in the future. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts of this Mac Pro Mini, and I'll see you guys later.